Hey guys, what's going on? This is Nasa, aka the Real Estate Guru. I'm not your guru, I'm your guru because I actually do this business. And today I'm going to answer a question that I kind of went over before, but I guess I wasn't in detail enough because I got an email on the blog and I just want to be clear with how to buy a house with a credit card. What's the process? What do you have to do? I probably about a few years ago, I want to say 2012, 2013, I made a video that when I bought a house with a credit card, but I'm gonna put that one in the description so you can click on that one. And you want to go back to that one, look at that one also. What I'm going to do is just go over the how-to process, all right? Now, this is not going to apply for everybody. This is for people with credit cards, generally with balances of $5 and $10, $15 and $20,000 that this strategy can work for, especially if you have a credit card of more than $20,000. And just so that you know, not all credit cards do this. So you have to check with your credit card company. And the way I found out about this was I was working at a job and it was a deal that I could have got for $10,500. The reason why I didn't do it is because I never done a deal on the creative side, and I was scared that I was doing it wrong, and I would have got stuck with the property. Okay. Of course, I wish I had did that deal because that deal I could have got for $10,500 sold for 17 or 18 grand to someone else. So let's talk about how to do this. Now, let me go back to that deal. All right. So I was talking to a friend at my job, and I was like, man, I don't know how I'm gonna get this money. It was 10,500. I was like, I do have some cash put up. I have a few thousand put up, but I don't know how I'm gonna get the rest to do the deal. He's told me, look, call your credit card company and do a balance transfer, and they'll send you balance transfer checks that you can write the check to yourself and deposit into your account, and then you get the cash. And I'm like, what? So I did it. I got the balance transfer checks. I didn't pull the trigger on that deal. I didn't do it. I was scared. I was nervous, and so I lost. Somebody else took the opportunity, and they were able to probably make money on the deal. I think they were renting it out, but it's a deal that I could have made money on, but I didn't pull the trigger. It happens. So with that being said, I said, wow, this guy's right. They really sent me the transfer checks. So years later, I got into a situation I needed some cash to close out the deal. And I had a credit card. I want to say the balance was like 10,500, 12,000, 13, 15, could have been whatever. Anyway, what I did was I borrowed 10,000 from a credit card. What I did, I called the credit card company. That's what you have to do. Call your credit card company. Ask them, do you do balance transfers? All right. They might say yes. Okay. Might say no. And say, all right, can you send me the checks? Can you send me balance transfer checks? Some credit card companies have told me that, oh no, we send those to you when we want to send them to you. You can't request them. Some, the ones that I have done this before with, they'll say, all right, yeah, they'll be in 7 to 10 days. Some credit card companies are getting away with sending out the physical blank checks. So what they'll do is they'll tell you, we can't send out the checks, but we can either you can give us the credit card you want to pay off, or you can do a direct deposit into your account, and you'll charge all the balance transfer fees and balance transfer interest rate, and not the actual. I want to say it's not the actual cash advance rates, which are extremely high. So let's say that they send you a check, okay? So you're gonna get a blank check from your credit card company. You write that check to yourself, and put it into your account for X amount. Now, if you have a balance of, let's say, 7,000, I don't recommend you maxing it out. Like, take 6,000, 6,500, to give yourself a little cushion, and just take that out, write that out, and use it for the transaction. Now, of course, some people market, they don't have 10,000, 15, or $20,000 houses there. That just doesn't exist in their market. Here in my market, it does, and if it exists in your market, I mean, could be a good strategy. Now, as far as doing this to fix up a house because you're a little short on cash, I'm not going to recommend that. I would actually, yeah, if you're going to go, if it's for acquisition of the house, because when you sell the house, you can just, pay it off. But when you're repairing the house, a lot of things that can go wrong. I wouldn't recommend this. If you feel comfortable doing it that way, then fine. But I do this when I'm tapped out and I need to buy a house, a cheap little house or something, to get over it. To that cheap little house I'm going to buy and probably just resell. And what I do once the house resells to give me my funds, I'll just pay off the credit card that I got the balance transfer from. So this is a good strategy for that. If you are someone who's financially responsible and manage money good, this can be good for your rentals. Again, this is for people who are doing the who are markets where houses can get houses for 10, 15, 20, $25,000. It's for those people, not necessarily for the people who are higher price markets. So let's say that you can get a house for $15,000. You have $3,000 in cash, and you need $12,000 from your credit card. Well, you take the $12,000, whatever. You buy the house. Let's just say for to save the argument, the house was $15,000 and everything with closing costs was 15 grand. All right. So then you're like, all right, well, I can rent it out. It doesn't need much fix up, or it needs 1,002, or you need some things that you can do yourself, like just paint, and everything else is in an okay condition. So let's say if that's the scenario. So what you do is you rent it out, and whenever you get your bill, you can apply the rent towards that to get it paid down, and this strategy can work for that as well. But just make sure that you're somebody who's financially responsible, and you pay your bills on time. You can manage credit, you can manage debt, and you can manage cash, because this can go wrong. You know what I mean? I don't recommend this strategy. It's just a creative strategy. It's not something I tell people to just go out and do, because I like to stay away from debt personally. However, there's something that could work, for you from time to time. I hope that answers your question, the person who asked me that. Also, make sure you go to my blog, opt in. I'm dropping an ebook soon. And if you're on my list, by the time I drop that ebook, what I'm going to do is I am going to, you're going to get the ebook at a discount price. So also, be sure to subscribe to this channel so you can get more great videos like these. If you have any questions, go to the blog, contact me, nasatrealestateguru.com. All right, until next time, I wish you much success in your life and in your business. Peace.